Welcome to the VIP section.
Always gonna be in the sacred game of basketball, you know, doing my thing, but like when I go home in those other hours, all I think about is humanity and how we can become more unified. Call it a hopeless dream, but I call it reality that I'm living for. That's all I'm living for at this point. You know?
Cause the first song was you and Nature was crazy.
It's a soulful record. My nigga Vince Beats produced that shit. Me, Renz, and Large Amount is on that record.
Large Amount and Renz Tone.
LV, the hitmaker.
When y'all come and see those Arabs coming in here and they're getting property and they're getting houses and they're gaining self-independence. But why are they so mad though at that? That's what I don't understand. Because, you know, these are the questions that people need to know. They don't understand the purpose
Click, clack, crack with the mismatch cat. Two-tone 40, I brought him for a stat. All these rap niggas cat, claim that they this and that. Acting catch 'em in traffic, niggas be trying that. Pistol packing Peedi, take it easy when you see me. Mini Mac 11, stepping on niggas in 3D. Bitches see the BGs.
Back out, my brother, we were talking about why this interview is very important to the platform, besides that you're Peedi Crakk, is that, like, when you came in the game, it was like when we started.
Mm-hmm.
You don't understand, PD. Like Hove and them, when it comes to me and my brother, like, they the goats, but they kind of like the old heads still to us.
Yeah, I got
like, you. When y'all came in the game, it was like, okay, now there's niggas that are our age we can rock with. Right or wrong, Tone?
Right.
It's like you had to respect the Rock.
Like, we wasn't wearing button-ups at that time. We still had to fit hats on.
That's a fact.
Jerseys.
That's a fact.
Check it. Look, I get it. I get it. Our era and when we dropped was a part, like, we kind of all came up together. You know what I'm saying? So we are part of y'all history. You know what I'm saying? Right?
Of course, my dude.
Yeah,
You're the reason why we're sitting here right now. You're the reason we're sitting here right now, because at that time, like, we looked up to the Hoves, the Nas, you know, like the DMXs and those type of LL Cool J's and them so much that it was like there was no way for little young niggas to get in. Then y'all did.
Word.
Y'all gave the hope, like, okay, let's go get an MPC. Right, Tone? Let's go get a mic. Let's build a studio.
That was definitely like the last of the Mohicans. Like before the internet. Like, you know what I'm saying? Before the internet rap.
But check it. I'm thankful that it all happened for all of us at that age. That was, see, when it comes to like a rap artist, it's like this certain little golden age when you really be on fire and you ain't got no filter and you ain't got no like pollutions of like the industry. You ain't got no industry fears. You know what I'm saying? You just like fearless because you just raw. You don't got none of that stuff, ain't none of that getting in your head yet. So you just really like a raw diamond.
That's a fact.
That's when they caught us. They caught us at 22, 23, like niggas like really fresh off the block. You know what I mean?
Yo, and I can't lie.
That first question.
Shout out. Oh yeah. So, before we get into the first question, before I forget about that, I'm glad you mentioned that. Who the hell found y'all?
Well, it's complicated because we all had individual situations. We didn't get found as a group. You know what I mean? We all individually were picked, and that group was put together. Everybody from a different.
Before. Oh, for real?
Yeah, everybody's from a different.
Who was you rocking with prior? Like, before you got to rock and with state property, because I heard you was doing your thing prior to that. Like you had your own thing going.
Prior to that, me and Freeway was in a group together. But other than Freeway, I didn't know anybody else out of state property other than Freeway. We was in a group as kids. You know, me and Freeway knew each other since we was about 9, 10 years old. You know what I mean? We grew up a block apart. Our grandma houses was a block apart. So we came up since little kids. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I've been through Free, but the rest of the gang, we all met as adults in the industry. You know what I'm saying? I met them when I was like 22 and I got put into state property. I was a solo artist. I got put into state property. You know what I mean? They were already state property.
Isn't it true y'all met each other the first time at that Hot 97 freestyle?
Nah, I wasn't even with them at that time, so I'm not even sure how they all met. I was a fan.
Okay.
Home. I was home watching it with everybody else as a fan, watching that Hot 97 freestyle. You know what I mean?
Got you.
I didn't even know Emilio Sparks yet, but he was my favorite. And I didn't even know him yet, personally, but he was my favorite from that.
Word.
You know what I mean?
Dude, honestly, it's like getting goosebumps, like even thinking about those days, bro.
Word.
Like for real, like.
So when Emilio did the Give It to Me, you wasn't down with state property yet.
Nah, I was a fan. I was watching it on Yo MTV Rap. I mean, I was watching it on Rap City with everybody else.
Months later, he said he was home watching Yo MTV Raps at that time.
That's crazy.
I meant Rap City though. I was home watching Rap City, watching the video. Like, damn, they killing it. I'm inspiring, watching them, admiring the situation.
So you never envisioned being down with state property in the Rock?
I never had a clue. I never even believed that. I always believed in myself, but the ideal of being with Jay-Z and Rocafella was too far-fetched in my head at the time.
The mother. You gotta see that's a fact, Tone.
Yo, but you definitely was with them when All-Star Weekend was in Philly.
You testing my memory with that one. I don't remember.
Probably 99, 2000.
I know, damn.
Maybe 2000.
Yeah, no, I think it was 99.
Might be 2000, 2001.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, okay. So, well, if it was in 01, yeah, that's possible because that's around the time when I started getting in the mix with the rock around with state prop was around 01.
Freeway,
yeah,
that was the hottest shit at All-Star Weekend.
That makes sense because that was one of my first videos I got a little appearance in was Rock the Mic.
That's exactly.
Now that you brought that up, I got a question that no one ever asked you. I went and watched all your interviews. First of all your interviews are unbelievable. And I do got to say this. You're one of the reasons why, if you ask me, Drink Champs is where they are now. You guys set the shit off, dogs. I was watching it over the pandemic, Tone. All of us. Am I lying, Tone? Y'all set the shit off.
I can't take too much credit for it. I mean, I seen a lot of dope Drink Champ interviews.
I know, but what I'm saying is you was a part of the first wave.
Oh, true that. Yeah, true. Well, shout out to Nori for having me. But yeah, I was on it for like three times already. But yeah, I was in the beginning stage. So yeah, you're right.
No, I'm not taking it from Nori and EFN. I'm just saying that we were watching over the pandemic. That's why we wanted to open up our platform. Because we started seeing like, okay, boom, people like to do the interviews, they like to do these type of things.
So in love with the podcast shit. Right when we saw your interview.
Exactly. Your interview was crazy on Drink Champs.
Good looking out.
Crazy. Dude.
No, and I'm talking about the one by yourself.
Right. Yeah, the last one.
That really, really caught my attention.
That was a good one. Word.
And what I noticed about all those interviews, they never asked you this. Coming from Philly and being one of the top and the hottest, and my brother got a question for you later that's going to be like, wow. And it's another question no one ever asked you. This question is crazy. When he said that to me today, I was like, yo, the one about who's this?
Damn, I was freestyling.
You know what I'm talking about? Being from Philly and being one of being from Philly and being one of the hottest artists in Philly in the early 2000s and the late 90s. Iverson is the man out there.
Right.
Did you guys get a chance to party and chill with Allen Iverson?
That's a great talk about that. Yo, listen, that is a great question. Now, look, me personally, right? Allen Iverson, I remember the times when AI used to be running Philly. I mean, like running it. Phantoms, Bentleys, everything, just popping up random. yo, randomly popping up, like randomly, like at a Fridays on a yo. So all right, so I had so many encounters with him, and he would make it his business to grab me and tell me that he fucks with me. You know what I'm saying?
Facts. Give him a bomb, Tone. That's legendary shit. Yo, bro,
So
you don't understand the positions, and I need you to finish that story, but the position you're in around Iverson, Jay-Z, this is crazy, bro.
check it. So there've been mad times that I would be in a club just chilling. I'm real low key with it in the club. I like to be in the cut. But somebody, AI would be in there and somebody would peep and tell him, and then he'll send a security nigga to get me like, yo, Chuck wants you, bro. You got to go over there. So they walking me through the crowd to get to Chuck, and he just tell me, he be like, yo, Crack, yo, man, I'm a fan, bro. He be like, yo, I'm a fan. So we, one time we was in TJI Fridays. He locks the whole Friday down, open bar, and Fridays. It's an open bar. He paid the whole bar for free, brought a DJ there, right? They spend it as a whole party. It's a party in Fridays, like a free party. Crazy. We in there. I go in there. I see him. He's standing on the tables. He's wilding out. In Fridays in a restaurant. He see me. He stops. He's like, yo, hold up. Tell his homies I'll be right back. We go outside, and he had the big gray Phantom. And it had the thick, I remember it had the thick carpet in it, like carpet, like mink carpet on the floor. he opened the door, turned it on, and turned the song on. It was his artist, Todd Gracie. And he was like, yo, Crack, go ahead, get in there. He wanted me to sit in the car and listen. Yeah. And I remember I was scared to get in because I didn't want to step on the shit with my sneaks. You know what I mean?
Thanks.
But I sat in there, and he's standing outside the car looking at me, trying to gauge my response, like kind of trying to see if I'm giving it the okay. And I just remember that. He was a real ill nigga in Philly, man. Straight up.
Did he ask you to get on any of the songs with them?
He never asked me to get on the song. He just wanted my opinion. Like on some Crack, you the nigga, I need to know what you think. But he never asked me to get on nothing.
Yeah, because at those times, Iverson had record deals.
True. But he just kind of chilled with the rap shit around me, though. He never said nothing. He just kind of was like, yo, like he knew that that's really my thing and that he liked to do it, but he ain't like that with it. And he just be like, yo, I fucks with you, Crack. Yo, can you listen to my artist? He never tripped about his rap shit with me. You know what I mean?
Facts.
Yeah, but definitely a great dude, man. And just a ill nigga, man. We could feel the whole Philly got mad stories about Chuck. His time here in Philly, he killed it.
Chuck, that's what
I'm trying to say. That's his name. Your name.
They call him Bubba Chuck. Yeah.
Got you. Shout out to
right.
You, right? Yeah. Shout out. That was on the ESPN shit. Now here's another question: have you ever played Iverson 1-on-1?
Nah, I don't know how to play ball. First of all.
Oh, word.
Yeah, and if I did, it wouldn't be with him. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
Yeah, but we never. Whenever we was together, it was always in a club setting. Like we was always in the club, like VIP bar.
He bought the bar out every time, right?
That time was at the TJI Friday. He bought it out, but other times we just be in the VIP. One time he had LeBron with him, and he introduced me to him. But this before LeBron with him. This before Brown was the nigga. And I recognized him because I remember seeing him on a couple of places, but he wasn't that nigga yet. And he introduced me, but I'm not really into sports like that. So I didn't really know who he was. But it was Brian. He had Brian and Philly with him running around for a minute. You know what I mean?
Philly. That's crazy, Tone. But that's what I said. This interview is unbelievable. To get the stories is you can't pay for this shit. Because we didn't even get into the fucking
Ellen Brand that year.
Was you on what's the major tour that Rocafella and them had in 2001, I think it was? I know they had a lot.
The Rock the Mic tour?
What was Yes.
I was on the Rock the Mic tour.
Oh my God, I can't wait to get up to that point. Okay, so right. When did you start rapping? What age?
Honestly, as far as I can remember, when I started really actually writing my raps down, I was about 12.
12.
I was about 12 when I started writing my own raps and like memorizing and really trying to really do it. I had to been about 12 years old. And I started recording when I was like 15 or 16. One of my homies, some dude named Shot Kill from down my grandma way, would pick me up and take me to his man crib. His man Jake, he passed away, but he had a little studio set up. And I was like 15, I was recording. So I started really early, man. Yeah, I started early.
Facts. Well, one thing
but hold up. I was telling somebody earlier, though, that a lot of people don't know. From me and Free, we've been around each other since we was about 10 years old, but I can remember when I was young and I was inspiring to do it, but I was like in the cut. I wasn't too like, I was kind of scared to let niggas hear my raps. I wasn't confident yet. But when Free was like 15, he had a video out, a manager. He was moving. He was 15, but he was like a hood celebrity down our way.
Who, Freeway?
Freeway.
How old was he when he first got discovered by The Rock?
I think Free, I'm 1 year older than Free. He had to have been about 21, 22.
So you saying that 5-year span to get to The Rock, he was already somebody?
No, what I'm saying is when we were young, like 14, 15, he was already had a mentality of the business already. He already had a manager. He already was shooting videos. He had like little singles out. His brain was already moving with the business. You know what I mean? We were just rapping on the corner. We were just hustling, rapping on the corner. He was trying to get signed a long time ago. You feel me?
Well, one thing I do say, you and Freeway have your own styles. Right, Tone? Like, that's what made both of you guys stand out, if you ask me. Because there was a lot of people on The Rock at that time. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
Yo, I used to get my little cousin in the club that was 12 years old and tell him that we used to tell the bouncers that this is Young Steph. Remember Young Steph?
Young Steph, yep. I see him all the time, yeah.
Yeah, my little cousin used to look just like him. We used to say, yo, say your Young Steph. This was like 90, what, Tone? 98? Probably 99? Maybe 2000? Yeah.
2001.
That's a fact.
Yep.
Yeah, so
y'all from Jersey?
We up in Westchester County.
All right, got you.
Like right by Yonkers.
Like right by Yonkers area. Shout out to Yonkers. You know what I'm saying?
Word, shout out to Yonkers.
That's the fact. You ever been up to Yonkers?
Yeah, it's Sue's in Yonkers.
Yeah,
Sue's?
no, Mount Vernon.
I've been to Sue's. I've been to Yonkers.
Of course you've been to Sue's. That's the number one spot at your era. Sue's probably running through everything in Sue's.
Nah, I went to Sue's a few times. But look, we shot the Can't Stop, Won't Stop video in an all-girls school in Yonkers.
Oh, word?
For the young guns, we shot that in Yonkers,
What school was that? You don't know the name of it?
It was some board school. It was some board school they let us rent.
Wow. He said he shot the video up in Yonkers.
Hold up. But we did it during the beef with the Locks. During the beef time with Mac and the Locks, we shot it then in Yonkers.
Got you. Yo, I forgot all about that beef, Tone. Yeah. You know what? But that is a classic beef that just was strictly just, you know, I'm glad it didn't get no further than what it was. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm going to tell you, if there was internet involved, you don't know where that could have went. Thank God there was no internet. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so it was just...
Yeah, it worked out. It worked out for the better.
Definitely did, man. Because these are two sets of people. Look, I got Jadakiss jersey hanging right here. We got an AAU team. Yeah, come on, my nigga. We from Westchester, love the Locks. But I can't lie. I was loving state property. Like I said, y'all niggas was the young niggas with the jerseys. Y'all had the wave. Can't lie, right?
Check it. Look, even to keep it real with you, even during the beef, right? Me, Mac, the young guns, we still be moving around, still banging the Locks. Still banging the Locks during the beef.
That's crazy. Yo, you know, it was just like a crazy era, man, because it was like all y'all came through at the time, like right when like Mitchell and Ness was like starting to buzz.
Oh, these niggas made Mitchell and Ness, huh?
Right.
Yeah, so yeah.
Yo, I remember we went to Philly.
$100 jersey.
Yo,
75.
I don't want to get too deep into it, but I remember the one day I went to Philly and I stood on Mitchell and Ness line. This was on All-Star Weekend. First of all, Beans beat the shit out of somebody on that line. And I was like, I watched Beans and all his niggas walk right by the line. Mitchell and Ness just gave them bags of shit, my dude.
Yeah, the
Y'all
free
the
shit
reason
was
they made any noise.
word. Free
You know
shit
what I'm
was
saying?
popping. Word.
That's a
It
fact.
ain't like that. It ain't like that no more.
Yeah, I know.
Mitchell, no, I don't even think it's there no more. I don't know. I think they closed that.
Yeah, I think they dealing like directly with like Foot Locker and stuff like that. Like somebody
Right.
like partners with them, something like that.
Exactly, because you see a lot of they shit in the Foot Locker stores and all of that. Yeah.
Because my thing is, how can you get rid of the main store in Philly? That's legendary. Niggas used to
Right.
drive from New York all the way down there
Right.
just to get one jersey.
But check it.
It's
We
a
didn't
lie.
know that. We didn't know that.
Don't-
Living here, we didn't know that that was the only, like, the main store. That was just the regular store to us.
My nigga, that
Because
was
we live here.
But dude, there would be spots in New York, like in Harlem, that would have it, but they had like the trash jerseys that everybody had. You know what I'm saying?
Word.
Like niggas would be like, how the fuck State Property get those? Mitchell and Ness. Let's drive down there. Right or wrong, Joe?
Word.
Harlem had Patrick Ewing.
Yeah, Harlem had like Patrick Ewing. They had this shit like everybody
Word.
would wear. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Philadelphia
The
had
generic
Charles
shit.
Oakley.
Yeah.
Philadelphia had Charles Oakley.
Yeah. No. Mitchell and Ness would have like Kiki
Stark.
Vandaway.
Kiki Vander, yeah, anyone.
Shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, yo, let me say something real quick, too, while I got you here, man. It been for a long time now, maybe over the course of like the last 15 years. Me and my man Ant Live, we started something called the Crakk Files, right? The mixtapes.
Yeah, I was just you on number 4. I'm tapped in.
No, we up to number 5. We up to number 5.
No, when is 5 didn't come out yet?
5 been out. 6 is about to drop.
Oh, I mean 6. Yeah, I'm looking at my iTunes thing right now. It is
Yeah,
5. It is.
6 about to drop, and it's weird though because we started it in '01 roughly, right? And we did them like every like 2 years or whatever. And for like the last 6 or 7 years, me and my man DJ Ant Live, we had stopped talking for a while. He was the one who started it with me. We stopped talking for a while, and then like a year ago, he hit me up and we was talk. You know what I mean? We both go through the same shit. Niggas asking us about where's the Crakk File at. So I'm like, yo, we might as well do another one. So we made a decision to start working on another one together throughout the course of the winter into the summer. Got it complete. Actually completed it. And then just recently, my man Live, he recently passed away. You know what I mean? From
rest in
cancer.
peace. Thanks.
Rest in peace, Alive. But the beautiful thing is that we were able to come back together and actually get another one complete. And I got it complete, and I just got it in the tuck. So the Crakk File 6, I'm just working on the marketing and promotion for it and getting the videos loaded up, my concepts and treatments that I want to do for it, because I love every song on it. It's gonna be a crazy drink when I drop it. So I just let people know Crakk File 6 on the way. R.I.P. to DJ Ant Live. Me and E Ness working on a EP right now. I just finished the EP with DR Period, producer.
Period.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I got like 3 EPs in the Crakk File 6 in the can.
Wait, you
so
did an EP with Ines?
we currently working on it right now.
That's gonna be fire.
It is fire.
That's gonna be fire.
We about 3 songs deep right now. I ain't supposed to be saying this, but we 3 songs deep right now.
Oh yeah,
So,
that's gonna be fire. Classic shit, 100%.
Word.
And I'm hoping I can get both y'all on here to fucking when y'all release that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
But listen,
we gonna make that happen.
100%. So, damn man, it's so much with him, bro. Crazy.
Appreciate you, man.
It's crazy. Yeah. So, all right, let's get. Now that we know you started rapping at 12 and 15, Freeway was 15 in the game. Freeway's the one that you said introduced you to the rock and everybody, right?
No, that's not how that happened.
Yes, I need to know that. Thank you.
All right, so Freeway got on, right? He got on with through Beans, did the 1-900 Hustler, right? And was in there. I know we came up together, and we kind of felt like he should have hurried back and came and grabbed everybody. And at the time, I was upset and didn't understand. But now, me being in the game myself and understanding how rough it is once you get up there with Dame and Biggs and Jay, and how crucial your job is crazy. The job just starts. Niggas think when they get signed, it's popping. No, that was the first step. Once you up there, now you got a whole different level of requirements to meet. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So he couldn't just
Even
hurry
after
and
you
double
get
back.
one, even after you get one hit, it's like, okay, make another one.
You got the bus to move. So I didn't understand at the time, but Free didn't double back immediately. But as fate may have it, I ran into Oskino from State Property. We end up in a cipher together somewhere at my man crib. Me, him, Free, and Sparks. He like he liked what he heard from me. I bumped into him again later, gave him my number. Long story short, I ended up doing a song with him called How Many Niggas Gonna Ride For Me. He grabbed Sparks, put Sparks on it. They take it to Rocafella, right? Dame hears it. Dame like, yo, who the kid? Who is the kid Peedi that's on the song? They say, oh, that's Crakk from North Philly. He's like, yo, I want a meeting. Bring him up here. They call, tell me that they want to meet me. That went on for a couple weeks to a month. It seemed like it never really was going to happen. You know what I mean? Meantime, they moving around, recording, and I think the first movie had came out. It was popping for them, so I had to be patient about it. But in the back of my mind, I'm thinking it's some bullshit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, of
Because
course.
because niggas bullshitted for
It's
forever.
the industry. We know this. Yeah, of
Yeah,
course.
so I was used to getting bullshitted around, so I just wasn't taking it seriously. So Sparks hit me one day. He like, yo, Crakk, we in Miami. Everybody out here, Jay, Dane, Biggs, State Prop, everybody out here. If you fly out here, you can meet Dane. I'll introduce you to him. He want to meet you. I tell my manager ain't waste no time. I told him, he called me back in like 10 minutes. He booked me a flight. Came pick me up, took me to the airport. I'd never been on a plane before.
Damn.
That's my first time on a plane.
Wait,
So I fly to Miami, meet up with Sparks and them. And long story short, man, I meet Dame later that night at Circle House Studio. Everybody was there. I'm all starstruck. I'm seeing Memphis Bleak and everybody. You know, I'm fresh off the block. I'm coming fresh from down the way.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Literally, like hours before, I was just on the block selling tree. And now I'm in Miami. You know what I'm saying? So I'm seeing everybody. And then Dame slid up on me. He was just like, yo, man, that's your name? You Peedi Crakk? I said, yeah. He said, that's you on that song? I said, yeah. He's like, that's you. I said, yeah, that's me. He's like, yo, I'm signing you, man. You got a lawyer? I said, no. He's like, get a lawyer. Take my number.
Which song was that? Was it the one for Peedi Crakk song?
Nah, it's called How Many Niggas Gonna Ride For Me.
Okay, but because I seen on Cam was on one of the podcasts. I forget which one.
That came way later. That came later.
Oh, that came later. Okay, we're gonna get to that.
No, but it's over. Hold on. Did you already said though? He said, Dame said, "Are you the one on that song?" He said, yeah. He said, "Are you?" He said, "You have a lawyer? Well, get a lawyer." That's how you know when it's real.
Yeah.
When a nigga tell you get a lawyer.
Right. So I get the look. I go home. He like, yo, welcome to Rocafella. Have fun, and just walked away from me.
Shout out to
I'm
Ted
excited.
Smooth in the building.
Shout out to Ted Smooth.
You got Ted Smooth in here. Lit,
That's my man.
Peedi, man.
Dog, Ted Smooth is the man, though.
Of course, we are. Yo, listen, we are locked in who everybody is.
Dog,
Ted Smooth is definitely the man.
Ted really the man.
That's why I said that. Shout out to Ted Smooth.
Word. He blessed a lot of people, man, including myself.
Facts.
Straight up. Real shit.
Good dude. Shout out to Ted Smooth. But back to the story of you ended with Dame Dash telling you get a lawyer. Let's get back to that.
So, I stayed out Miami for like a week, partied it up, you know what I mean? Enjoyed myself, and eventually my manager had came out there and met me, and we just had a good time. And then we get back home, and Dame kept his word. I got the lawyer. I got Bernie Resnick from Philly, and Bern called, and they went back and forth with contracts and different things that had to get sorted out. And then eventually, like a month later after I met Dame, they sent the actual good contract. We accepted it. They sent the check, the advance.
The wire transfer at that time, right? It was wire.
It was a real check.
Wow.
Yes,
it was a check.
Yeah, no, it was checks.
I mean, they had wires back then too, but that was back in the check days.
No, this was a paper check. I took it, deposited it. I took it, deposited it, and instead of waiting for it to clear, my man gave me. I just told my man just to give me. My man had the bread already. I said, "Yo, give me this, and I'll give it to you because you know I got it now." So that's how that went down. You know what I mean?
Got you.
And
So,
then that's how everything started cracking after that. I started going up there to Rocafella and started learning the building and started trying to learn the room and seeing what was missing musically. That's my main thing. I was seeing what was missing because they had so many talented people up there. I'm like, yo, I gotta fit in here somewhere, but it gotta count. You know what I'm saying? So I seen that they had all of the hard stuff and they had the lyrics and they had this and that, but I knew I could get animated and I could get and I'm very versatile and I'm not scared to play with the flows. So I said maybe I should bring that type of energy up there, that ring up there. You know what I mean? And when I brought that ring up there,
this nigga.
it caught their attention. I seen that they liked it. And one of them told, I think Biggs was like, yo, what you doing right there? Just keep doing that. I was like, all right, bet. No problem. So I just kept nailing with the flow and just, and I'm young, so I wasn't scared to move around with it. So that's how it just started taking off from there. I just started getting better and just
decision,
started.
though.
I mean, that was my only it was my only option because if I couldn't impress them, I would think they would have sent me home. It wouldn't have been no use for me there.
Yeah.
So I had to make myself needed. Like yo, we need him here. You know what I'm saying? So Dane peeped it, and Dane was like, yo, this is what we missing. The little light-skinned nigga with the fast fly shit, he's definitely got to keep him up here.
Yes.
So I put my feet and cemented my feet in it, and, it just started, opportunities just started coming. And I mean, you got to be fearless, man. Can't be afraid. I be reminding myself now, because when you're younger, you don't care. You're not that fearless because you don't know what to be scared of. You start to put the fears in your mind as you get older. You start to try to filter yourself. You don't want to offend motherfuckers and this and that. And that's not healthy for artists and being creative. You know what I mean? So I remind myself now to remember to not give a fuck like I used to. You know what I'm saying?
I just remember being I'm not going to front. I just remember a DJ, a fan, college playing football at the time. Like when his shit started ringing off. You know what I'm saying? I just remember. Rocafella definitely always used you on every album to give you like that vibe song, like that.
Definitely
that up.
Like when you heard Peedi, it was like, okay, this is for the bitches. Yeah. This is gonna be a hit, right?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like definitely.
No, for real.
Yeah, that's what's up.
We ain't gassing it. We keeping it real.
I appreciate
you said
it.
you was fanned out like when you went out there 1st.
Mm-hmm.
My nigga, like I said, we fans of your music.
That's my nigga.
Real facts.
I love you, appreciate you, man. I already know, man.
And we made music, and we had deals. Look, we got gold and
no
black.
Word.
You created all that. Yo, we gotta make music. Yo, my nigga, we had over
Peedi
10
Crakk used to get the football team crazy.
We had over 10 niggas that we knew that came to our studio that sounded like you and State Property. I'm lying, bro. Like they tried to imitate that. We used to record. We had a studio. So we was like, yo, these niggas is. What we used to say, Tone? These niggas is Jovito'd out. Remember?
Yeah.
We used to call the little niggas the Jovitos.
Let me tell you this too. When I'm thinking back, I remember when we were being baseline. They would throw a beat on, and it really was serious. Like we love each other, but when the beat came on. Niggas would go in their little areas, and nigga be over there. I grab my book. I'm in the corner, and niggas wasn't playing. And they just all be catching each other eye. Like, I look at Chris, he look at me, like, and I look over at Free, and niggas was like on niggas. We was on some budget.
That's going viral the more. He said we look around.
Because we know ain't nobody in here playing around.
Bag.
You know what I'm saying?
Speaking of baseline, Pete, let me ask you, speaking of baseline, do you remember Battle of the Beats that used to be a baseline?
I vaguely remember that. That sounds vaguely familiar.
When they used to have the producers playing beats on certain days, and like if it was trash, they used to kill you.
That might have been a little bit before my time when I got there. Remember they was rocking there for almost a year before I got there. A couple years.
Yeah.
State Property was there for like a couple years before I got in the building. So a lot of stuff happened that I wasn't there to witness. I don't remember that good. You know what I mean?
I just remember too. Now that you touched on, you said that you've never been on a plane before, right?
At the time, yeah.
it actually, like, when you say that right now, I'm sitting here like, damn, that's crazy, because I heard you say on an interview today that you remember in one day you said that you got on a Learjet, came from New York to Vegas, met up with Floyd Mayweather, and then you was fucking with the Paris Hiltons and them. And you was like, I was smoking bad weed. So he said that he couldn't believe the shit that he was around at this time, that he got so high and that the weed was fucking with him that he couldn't believe what was going on.
Yo, Dame, that was Dame. Dame was living a real rock star life. Yeah. You know what I mean? So whenever he came around, the whole weather changed. You know what I'm saying? You'll be in the studio chilling, and then out of nowhere, the door fly open, and it's Dame with 2 assistants, camera crew, security, driver, bitches, hey, mobbing in your session with the bright light on. He changed, the weather changed. So one day, we all in the studio. This way he was loving me. He looked in the room. He like, hey, Peedi, come here real quick. I go there. I go out in the hallway. He like, yo, where your shit at? I got my bag in there. He said, grab your bag. I go in there, grab my bag. They where Crack, where you going? I'm like, I don't know where the fuck I'm going. I'm going with this nigga though. So I go get in the car. I get in the car. Dame wife in the car at the time. Biggs is in the car. Kanye and my man Bula, the produce. So we all van driving. I don't know where I'm going, bro. It's about probably East Coast time. It was probably about like 1 o'clock in the afternoon. We get to the airport and drive straight on to the landing strip. This is my first time on a jet. You know what I'm saying?
What?
We straight on the landing strip. We all hop on the jet, and I don't know where I'm going, but this was the first flight. We fly straight to Chicago. We meeting up with Twister, because him and R. Kelly shooting a video. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. We go to Chicago. I'm like, all right, this is crazy. We're in Chicago now, like 45 minutes later. You know what I'm saying? Chicago, we get a little cameo in the video. Cameo done, haul ass straight back to the airport. Fly to Vegas. Floyd pick us up and all this yellow shit.
Fuck?
Yo, Floyd pick us up on the landing strip. He pick us up in a yellow Lambo, a yellow Hummer, and some other shit, like a little Porsche. We hop in with Floyd and go to the MGM. We walk around the MGM, talking shit, go to the jewelry store, just doing everything that Floyd wanted to do. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We just with Floyd right now. You know what I'm saying? This is Vegas. Yeah. So we do that. We go watch the fight. I think Bernard Hopkins was fighting somebody. It was definitely Bernard. Hop was fighting somebody. Now I'm getting sleepy. So then we go to a fucking Talib Kweli concert after that. Then we go back to the airport and get on the jet again, bro. There's like 3 jet flights in one day. Go back to the airport, get on the jet, and fly to Hollywood. We get to Hollywood. I swear to God, bro. All in one day. Go to Hollywood.
If you really think about it, yo, he said he went from sitting at home selling trays, watching Rap City, watching the videos, and then being with the at that time, Shay, Rocafella there was nothing like like you
bad boy,
like everyone who was getting money, NBA stars, football players, they was setting like Rocafella set the pace, the look, the sound, like what you did with your money, you did what Rocafella did. Like,
facts.
You know what I'm saying? Like you bought Jay-Z put that car on his album, everyone bought that car. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Hold on. I agree with you 100%. I need to hear this story with this one-day trip going to Hollywood. What happened in Hollywood? How did you wind up in Hollywood?
All right, so late that night, we caught that last flight. We end up in Hollywood that morning, right? This nigga Dame had a mansion out there, right? We get to the mansion. He's still wired. Like, he was wired. I'm tired as fuck. I want to go to sleep. He won't let me sleep. You try to go to sleep, he gonna smack your leg or do some shit to fuck your sleep up. Yeah. So I'm trying to get some Z's in. Dame is wired because he's just on some aggressive hustle shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He just rolling. Everything just so popping. It's probably hard for him to sleep. You know what I'm saying?
Facts. Rich, why sleep?
I'm not used to this. I'm not used to this shit, so I'm like tired on the low. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Well, we get to Hollywood, and the nigga had the nerve to call a trainer over and had a trainer nigga take me like try to train me in the yard on some boxing shit. I'm shit tired, bro. I swear to God. He was like, yo, go out there with homie and train. You got to get in shape. And this nigga started trying to teach me sparring. I'm like, I told him, I was like, bro, I'm tired as shit, bro. I know homie paid you or whatever and told you to do this, but I can't do this right now, my nigga. I'll do a little bit with you, then I'm going to go lay on this couch. And that's what I did.
Yeah.
I went and laid on the couch.
Like a Rockstar Miyagi.
Yo, but mad random shit happened. What's my man? Andre Harrell, God rest his soul. He came over and we was kicking it with Andre Harrell, and then Paris Hilton, little sister Nikki Hilton came over with her girlfriend.
What?
If my man Bula on here, hey La was there with me. We was smoking J's with the chick at the pool. You know what I'm saying? So it was a crazy experience, man. Yeah, it was wild.
That's crazy, Tony. I'm just trying to think. I'm trying to put myself in his shoes for a second right now. Because I'm just trying to figure this out. Because I'm just like, I agree with him. That's kind of a little bit too much if you don't know where you're going. You know what I'm saying?
For real.
Like, I'm mad if a nigga say get in the car with me and we drive from Yonkers to Brooklyn. So if a nigga say come with me and I'm in Vegas, then Cali, then I'm boxing with a nigga, then I got the blowing the L with the Hiltons.
But check it.
Like,
but check it. You gotta remember, nigga was just in North Philly, really with nothing. You know what I'm saying? And was praying for this. So I'm hopping in the whip and I'm out. I don't care where we going. I don't want to go home. You know what I'm saying? As long as I ain't going home. I just ain't want to go home. I'm out with homie. I'm out with the rich homies. So just keep me with the rich homies, and I'm not trying to go back to North Philly. That's where my mind was at. You know what I mean?
Got you.
I was 20. I was like 23. You know what I mean?
That's a fact. So, how was it being in the studio working with Jay-Z?
Well, to be honest with you, I've never really worked in the studio with Jay-Z. I've been in the studio working while Jay was there monitoring, like watching what we're doing, but I've never worked hand in hand with Jay. Anytime he was in the studio during my sessions, he was there just peeping and listening in or watching me while we record. The pressure was real. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I mean.
The pressure is crazy.
Like if your boss is behind you at work, like, you know what I'm saying?
What song did you record while he was just there?
That's a good question. Look, and it's weird you say that because, all right, so it's a record you played called Ring the Alarm. You just played the Ring the Alarm earlier.
Yeah.
Ted Smooth produced that. Ted produced that. Right. So check it. Me and Sparks got that beat from Ted. I think Sparks had got it from Ted. I don't know who got it, but we ended up with the CD in the hotel one night, me and Sparks. He started writing his verse, I started writing the verse. The next morning we go to the studio and nobody was there at first. So we trying to sneak it in real quick. We pass homie the CD, like, yo, load this up. We about to lay these verses. We just wrote these verses last night. So all of a sudden, while I'm about to lay my verse, Dame and Jay walk in the room. I could see them through the glass, right? I'm like, fuck, I just wrote this verse. I'm definitely about to fuck up in front of these niggas. I didn't want that. You know what I'm saying? I'm a fumble. Man, God was on my side, bro. The beat come on, that take, the one that you playing, that's the one and only time I ever wrote it. I mean, that's when I did it. I didn't do it over. I did it. I spit it straight through. And Dame stopped him, told him stop it. And he looked at me. He was like, I could see him through the glass. He's like, yo, come here. I'm thinking he about to tell me like, yo, what is you doing, man? You gotta spit that shit you playing. Yeah.
You talking like I went out there in front of Hove.
He was like, yo, that's it. You killed it. I said, word? He's like, yeah. He was like, that's it. He said, yo, that's it. You killed it. I said, bet. And that was it.
Yeah.
But that was the joint in front of Jay and them. You know what I mean? A lot of things worked on my side, man, because I do be fucking up a lot in the booth, but not that day.
Yeah. Now, the reason I asked you that about the Jay-Z thing is that's the reason why I asked you that, because it's like a lot of people would be under pressure with Jay-Z around, because Jay-Z wasn't. It's not like Jay-Z was like a Will Smith or you know, like an MC Hammer type or a Vanilla Ice type of artist who just had one big hit and just had a label. Like, this was a guy who felt like I'm the best rapper ever.
So listen, for a long time, when I first got there, I was always mad, nervous, and uncomfortable around this nigga, right?
Yeah.
Nervous, because it's Jay. Like, just being in the room with this nigga was awkward as hell. Like, you're not sure what to say. You don't want to say no dumb shit around him. But it's crazy because I didn't get comfortable until he started initiating conversations with me. He made me comfortable then.
Yeah,
it's just like
Jay-Z a bomb for that, too.
It's like in the beginning, we didn't speak. He didn't say much to me at all. And then out of nowhere, like, he just called me directly, like, "Hey, Pedro." I'm thinking it's somebody playing, sounding like him.
Yeah.
He like, hey, Pedro, what's up? What you doing, man? Come on, Craig, you ready? Let's get to work. And I'm like, oh, fuck. So then it got more. Yeah, it's come on. There's a random 917 number pop up. Nigga had mad numbers, like.
Okay, I was gonna ask you that. Does Jay-Z has anyone ever had a direct number with this guy?
I tried to save numbers that he called me from at the time, and it just was like random awkward numbers that never was the same.
Random awkward numbers.
He called me from like 4 different numbers.
Okay, you know what? At that time, that was the two-way era.
Yeah, but still, how you get so many awkward numbers though, Tom?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, we have 20 phones to call niggas. You know what I'm saying?
No, but look, check it. But then after a while, it just got real. It got real. The conversations got mad casual, and it went from just business to him like, you really like telling him your issues and shit. Like at home, like, yo, Jay, shit is going down in Philly. Niggas think we got the bag. Niggas try to run in my crib. I got to get the fuck out of there, bro. Niggas is doing some shit with us right now. They see the chains. They see the videos. They think we got the safe with the bread in it. I was like, yo, get me the fuck out of there.
Yeah.
What the fuck happened that day, dude? You just somebody trying to run into their house with the crew.
Yeah, niggas try to do a home invasion shit at the crib.
Yeah.
A couple different little incidents.
That we can relate, but go ahead.
Yeah, but it was just this one incident that just let me know, like, because I could have did something crazy to the niggas as they was lunching, because the way my crib was set up, they was trying to stick their hand in the mailbox and grab the knob. I could have flamed the door if I wanted to, but then everybody know that's my crib. Niggas would have been dead outside my house, so I'm like, yo, I got to get the hell out of this area. And I told him, and first he had flew me to Miami. I stayed in Miami for like a month, and then I came back to Manhattan. I had a little condo in Manhattan for like another month. So he looked out. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, you said that's when you started noticing like I'm somebody.
No, I mean that's when niggas started showing me that they think I got the bag.
That's a fact.
Yeah,
Son.
the association.
And you gotta remember, you from Philly, son. It's not,
Real deal.
not really safe over there at all. It's not.
Word. So yeah.
Facts. So what after? Because bro, I gotta tell you, because we're gonna get into the songs and then we're gonna let you go. But what made you for the years? Because yo, bro, what made you stop? Give it a break for a minute.
Say I can't hear you. Say it again.
I said, what made you slow down a little bit in the business? Because, bro, it's not like you left, like, not because you didn't leave, but it's not like when, like, your buzz was always here.
Mm-hmm.
It's still here. But I mean, like, as far as, like, because, bro, you have records that are, a lot of niggas won't get, like, you've been on records with Neo, you know what I'm saying? Which is one of my favorite songs probably ever R&B in the club.
Mm-hmm.
They still play that in the club. You're still performing that, I bet.
Y'all got a crazy story.
I am. Mm-hmm.
That's a big record, bro. So I'm just like, I always felt like you could put a song out at any time and it would take off because of the records you've been on and the type of situations that you've been. You know what I'm saying?
I can answer that though. All right, so it's two parts to that because one is in the earlier stage and the other one is kind of more so in the area we in now. And I think in the earlier stage, my perception of the game wasn't what it was different than what I thought it was. When I got there, I didn't really like it. You know what I mean? It felt like an accomplishment, but the other things that came with it that I didn't realize, it just was a little bit much for me. You know what I'm saying? As far as the people you got to deal with, a lot of bullshit come with the game.
Of course.
People in your pocket, the funny business, the promoters, the people from the label acting shady, the label acting shady, your partners acting shady, friendships, all type of stuff, all over the money and the fame and all of that stuff just get kind of crazy. The fake love and all of that.
Yeah.
I started to despise it. I started to despise it. You know what I'm saying? I didn't like it. And I remember shit was popping, but I would be kind of depressed and I tell my mom, like, yo, I don't really want to do this shit no more. It's like, what, nigga, you came all this way, and then what are you gonna do then? I'm like, all right, I know I'm not gonna quit, but I just don't like this shit. I don't like the way this is going. This is not what I had expected it to be like. You know what I'm saying? So that I felt jaded in the beginning because I was young, and you gotta kind of, then nobody teaches how to feel, how to react to this shit. You know what I'm saying? Now as you get older, I understand is a business and not to take shit so personal. It's not personal. You know what I'm saying? These ain't my friends. These my industry friends. You know what I'm saying? There's a level to the shit with this and your personal life.
Yeah.
So now at this point right now, I put the brakes on it because I don't like not knowing what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? I like to know what I'm doing business wise. We too old to be managed and under somebody's balls for the rest of your life. You know what I'm saying? As far as a company, you know what I mean? I like to own my shit. I like to run my shit. I like to make my decisions. I want to pick my songs. I want to pick the video treatments. I like to run all my shit. So I decided to sacrifice the time and learn the business to own it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, facts, I agree. That's a great answer. You couldn't answer no better.
So it came a time where though I just had to take the time off and learn, to sacrifice the time to learn, and then go in when I feel I'm ready. You know what I'm saying? But I gotta know what I'm doing. If I don't know where the money going, that's sad. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Shout out to Naja Star. She said y'all were just friends on paper. She couldn't have worded it better. I feel you because a lot of people don't understand when. Everybody wants to get to that level of stardom, that level of, but like you say, I've heard that before a lot, that it's kind of lonely sometimes at the top.
It's kind of whack, man. Them people up there is kind of whack. If you come from a real background and you got a real family, you know what I'm saying, and everybody's like real people that got jobs and got respect for other people and all of that, it's hard to accept the bullshit. No matter what. Some other artists will look at me like, yo, you like Crack, you tripping, man. What is you doing? Or I might be saying too much in a meeting or something. I'm speaking my mind. And I don't know, man. I just like, yo, I don't know if I should be here. Maybe this ain't the route for me. I love the art. And of course, who wouldn't love getting paid for something they love to do? But the bullshit, I might have to bow out of this situation with the bullshit.
Yeah.
So that was around the time that I had to be around the bullshit. In the beginning, you ain't had no choice. That was my opportunity. I had to go for it. Now, I ain't tolerating no bullshit. I don't have to be around shit. You feel me? So it's different now.
So
you know what I mean?
So now you enjoying the freedom and owning everything.
I love the freedom of the ownership and to make the decisions when I want and the creative control and all of that. This is where I always wanted to be. You know what I mean? I just had to get a little more knowledge under my belt. But this is where every artist should be. You know what I mean? Unless you're comfortable with somebody else, some people need guidance and need somebody to help them direct their talent. You know what I mean? But I kind of really believe in my ideals and what I want, the direction I want to go in. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. That's a fact. So, when was the first time you were seen? I'm trying to think. I think the first time I saw you was That's the song with Dame Dash with the one for Peedi Crakk, and that was the first time, right? The first single, right?
Yeah, well, this is the thing. Yeah, that was the first single, but that was Dame grabbed that song and put it on the Paid in Full soundtrack, right?
I knew that was a single. I was telling Dame, I was telling in the moment that the other day. Yo,
Right. But it wasn't exactly my single for me. It was a single off the Paid in Full soundtrack, the movie soundtrack.
and that's why that song is a classic forever, because that movie's a classic, bro.
So, but the one that they fell in love with was the original one. Cause I know that on YouTube they got the original version of that shit. That's the one they fell in love with.
What's the original version of that? I don't understand.
They got
All right, so look, it's a little complicated, but this how this went real quick, right? Initially, me, Freeway, and Indy 500 did it before Rocafella, right?
Right.
By chance, I performed it in Philly. Cameron saw me perform it in Philly. He randomly was at some club that I performed at. He called me, got my number from DJ Coriat, called me and told me like, yo, bring that song up, the one with the Mac goes ring. I said, yo, that's one for Peedi. He said, yeah, I'm trying to do that with you. I want to do that song. I bring it up to New York. He jumps on it. Cam jumped on it. I'm excited. I'm like, oh shit, I got Cameron on it. Oh, and Joel's put a verse on it too.
Crazy.
So
you still have that?
well, I mean, it's online. It's on YouTube. If you put in one for Peedi Crakk featuring Cameron, it'll pop up for certain. So check it. I'm in baseline excited. Everybody heard this before, but I'm in baseline excited playing it for everybody to come through the door. And then Jay came in, and I let Jay hear it, and that's when Jay had deleted the verse, deleted Cam verse, and I didn't understand why.
Yo,
I didn't
Cam
know what
said
was
that. He did say that, right?
Yeah, well, that's what happened.
But that's the song that he deleted the verse from? Because Cam never said the actual song. He
Yeah, it was
said
that
Jay-Z
song.
deleted my verse off the song.
Oh, one for Peedi Crakk, yeah.
Wow. No,
Yeah.
but I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna keep it real with you. I think that would have been crazy with Cam on that record. Did Cam kill that song?
I liked his verse, but I'm a Cameron
He didn't
fan.
have the Philly bounce like y'all though, right? Because y'all
I know,
had
but
that bounce. Y'all had that young bounce.
He still was killer on that joint though. He was killer.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
He stepped in like killer on that joint though. He did.
Well,
He stepped on it like killer.
Tone found it. We're gonna let the people hear it for sure. That's a fact.
I bet that. Yeah, bet that.
But I can't believe that Cameron was on that record, bro.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
Yeah. So this is the thing. So after that got deleted, I talked to Dame. I was like, Dame, what's going on, man? Like they deleted Cam and them. That's my record. That's my first little star feature I got on my shit. What's going on? He like, yo, don't worry. I'm gonna put state property on it. I'm gonna put it on the soundtrack, shoot the video. Got you. And that's what he did. And like quickly, he got the state prop on it. We end up shooting the video, soundtrack, cracking. I'm on.
So that's the song you saying that pretty much put you in state property.
Pretty much so, bro. It kind of solidified it. It was nothing before that.
So you were basically coming to the Rock to be on your own at first.
Man, honestly, at that point, I mean, at that age, I was just going wherever the wind blew.
You just moving around.
Wherever direction, I know I wanted to be up there with them, and however they wanted to mix it and flip it, I'd have took it. Put me with, you gonna put me, solo, group. I just need a foot in this bitch. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah, bro. That's a fact. Tone, you got it? Tone got it. Yo, the nigga said Cameron was on that record. Cause I ain't gonna lie, that's probably I would say that's probably my number one.
Hey, bro, my bad, I mean to cut you off, but look,
the Giants game.
It's somebody in the comments that came up in that time with us, and she's saying, almost as if I'm telling, like, am I wrong, Ajuwa? That's Ajuwa. She used to manage my man Emilio Sparks, and she was around for that whole time, and she's saying, almost as if she don't know what I'm talking about, or I don't know. I think Ajuwa to clarify what that means for me. Please, you know, I love you guys. I just want to know what that Han means. Because if I'm saying something wrong, let your boy know. You know what I mean?
While she type it out, we're gonna let this one rock.
This is a brand new joint by
Go ahead.
Peedi Crakk. Shouts to the whole motherfucker.
R.I.P. Stay Slay.
Motherfuckers. What? Turn my motherfucking mic up.
Remember this. I'm gonna talk over so we don't get kicked. I'm gonna talk over so we don't get kicked.
It's not a game of fulfilling. Go by the name.
Get to the camp. Yeah. I don't want to get kicked.
Please don't put this. What? 16 years
We're
later.
gonna let Aja talk. I hope she's texting.
Number Elliot, super living.
She's texting. So, ring.
Like
Oh yeah,
don't
this is unbelievable.
see wait rap.
And you can hear the difference in the mix too.
Stupid ass kid. Rap about
The mix down.
Respect me as
Right.
just like that.
Years old, I learned birds and bees.
Wow.
13 birds.
Where y'all heard it first? Say baby TV.
Birds and bees. Meditated, observing speeds. Ring. Look at this piggy. Bling. Look at his hair. Bling.
Oh,
That nigga just
damn, killed it.
Chain. All these bitches got him under the wing. For Zannies and Fox and Randy get money. Same
Somebody tag camera. Get him in the chat.
Oh, this is fire.
The Taliban got gorillas. Crack. That's what I sell on my block. Slab a yellow to top. Don't let the metal go. Pop. That nigga dead on the right. Put his head on the side. Well, better get on the side talk.
Ooh.
Yeah, so, yeah.
Now, I ain't
So
gonna lie.
yeah, basically,
He didn't move. He didn't. And I ain't gonna lie, my dude. You definitely had the hardest verse on that record.
Definitely.
Like hands down. You can tell now that I'm hearing the story that was your song.
Word.
If I was
Appreciate you,
James, I
man.
would definitely tell you go get a
My
lawyer.
name is Peedi. Countdown. Unbelievable. Go to his version for the first 4 bars before we don't get kicked.
Hey, shout out to my cousin Chris who's in the building.
Shouts to the whole motherfucking family. Harlem diplomats. Stand up, motherfuckers. What?
So your verse is the same one.
Turn my motherfucking mic up.
Yeah, it's the same verse, yeah.
Killer Sam, where you at? Come on. A million fuck, nigga, where you at? Come on. Joel Santana, where the fuck you at? It's not a game of fulfilling. Go by the name. Peace, Chrissy Mac. Millie used to be with young Breezy Intellect on no swing. People wanna know who's on.
That's like go get your lawyer flow.
Please don't forgive me. She was in the city.
That's like go get your lawyer flow.
But Elliot, super living under the Mac clothes.
I can't lie. Y'all was the first niggas that started like the average with the weight and all of that. Right? Keep it real, Tone. I told you we had thousands of niggas coming to our studio with the same flow. Am I lying, Tone?
Word.
The same flow, my dude.
I definitely
Hey,
started.
man.
That's how I used to know who's nice, because the amount of niggas that used to sound like him.
Yes.
Hey, man, yo, I definitely appreciate you having me, man.
Yo, bro, this is before we let you go though, gotta play those 2 songs that you, because we're gonna save everything. I'm gonna DM you. We're gonna set up. We definitely gotta do the sit down with him.
In the studio.
Yeah,
Definitely.
We'll figure it out and everything. We will get there. But I want to play these 2 new records because this is what we really specialize on bringing artists up here and trying to break records. That's what we do. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we not into like this. This niggas that hit my platform will be like, yo, can I come on the show? I got 500. I got 1,000. I don't want no fucking payola.
Word.
I'm looking for acts that I think that's gonna win and people that have one and I can tell their story. I'm not looking for payola. We in this for good content. Right, Tone?
That's it. I respect it.
So let's show PD what we do now.
Shay Baby says, this is some shit you need to hear.
Here we go, y'all. Y'all know where y'all heard this first. DJ Peedi
like
TV.
that,
This is
profile like
classic
that.
shit tonight.
I don't know, I'm
Philly in the
just
building.
wild like that.
New
I
Peedi
thought you
Crakk.
knew that I get down
Let's
like
get it.
that. Yeah, you
Let's
gotta
get some
relax.
fire
And
emojis
Peedi
up if
Crakk,
you
why you
feeling this.
style like that? Why you pull up and hop out like that? Why you style like that?
Set the tone,
Pop out
tone.
like that and profile like that. I don't know, I'm just wild like that. I thought you knew that I get down like that. Yeah, you gotta relax. And Peedi Crakk, why you style like that? Why you pull up and hop out like that and profile like that? I don't know, I'm just wild like that. I thought you knew that I get down like that.
Shanti in the
Where you
building.
been at, man? You know,
Yeah, you know, and everywhere I go, I glow. Next show in the NO, hoes hope I show. Oh, for sure, we be there in that Gianni B wear. Italian mommies call me Pierre. I mean, why you style like that? Pop out like that and
Oh yeah, we
profile
lit
like
tonight.
that.
Philly in the building.
Why you style like
Peedi
that?
Crakk.
Pop out like that and profile. Why you style like that? Pop out like that and profile like that. I don't know, I'm just wild like that. I thought you knew that I get down like that.
VIP
You
section.
gotta relax. And Peedi Crakk, why you style like that? Why you pull up and hop out like that? And profile.
Fire!
I don't know, I'm just wild like that.
Put those
Thought you knew
fire
that I get
emojis up
down
if you
like
feeling
that.
this.
Now you know, and everywhere I go, I glow. Next show in the NO, hoes hope I show. Oh, for sure, we be there in that Gianni B wear. Italian mommies call me Pierre. I need concierge everywhere throughout the hemisphere. Couple Lux Belairs in the tough engineers, thoroughbred. Northside, PHI, but close ties to them BK guys that's controlling the stock. I swear to God, I shed a tear when Big died. He told us 3 words to live by. Sky's the limit. What y'all see is the ending, is actually the beginning. And just to keep it a million, I'm just what the streets been missing. But you already
Roll something!
never Reggie, this is all Getty.
Oh, the fire comments is going crazy.
Straight Philly
Now the
bitches.
top
Rap
in the building.
niggas, rap niggas and cold killers, let's go. Tell that bitch to fuck me slow. The money coming fast. I
Fire
got
emojis up if you feeling my
let's go.
man.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes. Peedi Crakk in the building.
I'm from Illinois, Philly, the Millie on Chili. Every spot I rock, I got the killers going silly. The bulletproof coupe like an armadillo. Name ring without a doubt is in your mouth like Acanelli. Let's go. Tell that bitch to fuck me slow. When the money coming fast, niggas ball out of control. Whoa, if you ain't know, I let it blow. Pull up to the show and all low like 94. I ain't slow, I'm a shark, Tony Stark's guard. Straight through the heart, or bust the dungeon dragon, tear you apart. Yeah. It's funny to some dummies fly by like blah, 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 blah. Who tryna get high? They call me Peedi Crakk, I got them cats 2 for 5. It's a do or die situation. Like Harley Young told my brother you was drawn. He asked me before you on. Let's go, let's go.
let's go.
Slick Philly bitches, hood niggas,
Fire!
and coke killers. Let's.
Oh. Oh, you gonna add that to rotation? You gonna add that to rotation?
That's fire.
Yo, the comments was going crazy. I hope y'all streaming that shit because that song is fire. Yo, that's not even out yet, right?
they ain't out.
Oh, no, my God.
That's that
Hey, yo.
Go Get Your Lawyer Flow 2022.
When does that come out?
Well, we trying to decide which videos to shoot right now. That's off the Crack File 6. So that's in the top 5 for the videos right now. So that particular one will be getting a video. It'll be out soon. Hey, I want to shout out my cousin Omar Crystal on my Spanish side. I see them in the comments. I love y'all, man. I gotta come see y'all soon.
All right,
You
no,
already
you
know the
definitely
deal.
got your following. For real.
Oh, no, his following is up and they
On
love
the
it.
on page. Imagine if we was on the on page.
That's a fact. Yo, yeah, that's on that. Yo, if we was on my other page, this shit would have been crazy tonight. Crazy. Yo, let's get to this last joint.
Hold. I had my question.
Okay, yeah, this is his question he wanted to ask you. Oh, yeah. Don't give me a pound. I'm glad that you didn't forget. The question
What's
of the
up?
night. Give yourself a bomb, Tone.
Who's your Philly top 5?
All right. Young Chris.
Okay. How about this? You want to do 2 top 5s? Because one is really spitters, and then one is like the legend.
Nah, I
let's give
only
him
got
one
one
top
top
five.
kind of top 5.
One top 5.
That
only one top
other
five.
way get a little too
That's top 10.
complicated.
Yeah, top
That's
5.
top 10.
Say NCAA. My
Yeah,
bad.
Once you out of the 5, you don't even want to be known no more. Yeah, niggas want that
Right.
top
5. Young Chris, Siegel, Black Thought. Black Thought. Yo, niggas gonna be mad at me with this next one, but yo, I don't know why. I just love this crazy motherfucker. But he can rap his ass off. Quilly. You know about Quilly?
Yes,
Quilly
of
nice
course.
like that.
It broke up. I didn't hear it.
Quilly.
Wow.
That's from like, that's like from the early 2000 days, right?
Yeah, Quilly. Well, Quilly's still around to this day. He just be wilding, but he got the penmanship though.
Facts.
He got the penmanship.
Facts.
You feel me?
Facts.
So Black Thought, Quilly, Chris, Mac, and the last one. Damn, who else is one of my favorite niggas in Philly, man? Damn, it's a little rough, man, because it's kind of tight out here. I'm real hard on niggas, man.
Yeah.
It's a little
crazy.
tight. I'm gonna say me.
Yes. That's what I was gonna say. That's what I was gonna say.
I'm gonna say me.
Now, I honestly, you fucked me up with the Quilly and the Black Thought. I wasn't even thinking about them. I thought
Black
you
Thought
was
is
gonna
for
say
sure.
Will Smith.
Oh.
No, I thought he was gonna say Uzi Vert because he did say he likes him.
I do like Uzi, but I like Uzi for other reasons. You know what I mean? I like Uzi. I like Uzi all around the board as a star. You know what I'm saying? As a star, the way he conduct himself, smart little business moves. He got good little promotions and shit. He know how to trigger. Like he got in and he did it strong. He executed real good. I just got a certain respect for him business wise. Musically, not exactly my cup of tea all the way, but that don't matter sometimes to me. But when you asked me my top five, I was thinking lyrically. You know what I'm saying?
Lyrically. No, but I'm gonna tell you. This is what my brother was talking about. Your voice and your style and your swag is still now. I think you and Uzi Vert could do a song together. What you think, though?
Word to mama, yeah.
We would kill it. We would kill it.
Y'all would kill it. Y'all would kill it. It would be a hit record.
I've done a record. We did a record together, though. You heard?
You did?
We did a record
online?
a long time ago. We did, yeah.
Oh, I know.
I think it's online. You might can find it.
So this is before Uzi came out.
Before he got major, you know what I'm saying?
So
he was just starting to get it cracking.
He was coming to you to get it cracking.
Nah, he didn't come to me. Some nigga came to Philly and was doing a compilation album, and he was looking for artists, and he hollered at producer, and the producer, he's asking like, yo, who can I grab for this compilation? I'll pay him. So he called Uzi, and then he called me, and I got to the studio. Uzi was there. We both got a check from this nigga. I just met Uzi right there on the spot. We both got the check and killed it and left.
Yo, this nigga done. These niggas talk about flying Lear jets with Floyd, Dame, meeting Jay-Z, and being in the studio. So you know, like,
and he was like one of the
Uzi
last.
Vert is.
Yeah, he was like one of the last people to do a song.
No, seriously, Uzi Vert is unbelievably famous. Am I right or wrong, no, bro?
It's pretty major.
He's real major. So even to be on a song and be around him, I gotta say, man, you've been blessed, bro. You got talent too, but it's still talent. God put you in the right places, man.
And he was also Old Dirty Bastard. Can't forget.
Oh, I forgot about the song with Old Dirty Bastard.
That
was a question I had. How was it being in the studio with Old Dirty Bastard?
That was a little different, man, because I'm a major. Old Dirty, like one of my favorites. He like my top 3 world time favorite rappers in the world. Yeah, that was that yellow CD was the shit. But sad to say, when I got to meet Old Dirty, he wasn't the Old Dirty that we had grew up on. It was when he came home from prison. He was kind of medicated. He was kind of medicated and shit.
Kind of heavier. He had no tweets and all that. I remember, my nigga.
And the conversation wasn't like we couldn't really converse that good. But it was always love and respect for him. We did the song, but I didn't really get to kick it with the Dirty that I grew up on. You know what I'm saying?
R.I.P. Old Dirty.
One thing y'all had in common, one thing you and Old Dirty Bastard had in common, that Mariah Carey loved y'all. Because I heard you say on another interview that you went somewhere and Mariah Carey spit your lyrics to you.
Yeah, she started singing One for Peedi Crakk. Yeah, I was at her birthday party. Yeah.
How was that?
Yo, I'm trying to tell you, Shay, I just went to the Giants vs. Jets game like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
Yo, like in the middle of the third quarter, you know, that's when it starts getting lit. That's when everyone's drunk. The DJ starts playing ratchet music. It's not no longer that Budweiser music in the beginning.
Yeah.
Nigga played that one for Peedi Crakk, and yo, the Giants was on the stadium. Yo, that shit was crazy. Like,
Facts. No,
the whole stadium up to this day.
So when she recited your lyrics to you, did you say, "Oh shit, I'm out of here"?
No, I was at her birthday party with Dane, and I seen her. She was
Road Dog.
Yeah, they was tight.
This nigga grabbed you for everything.
Oh yeah. He took me to her birthday party, and he was like, "Yo, come on, you want to meet Mariah Carey?" I was like, "Yeah, hell yeah." He picked me over. He like, hey, yo, this my new artist. This Peedi Crakk. You know Peedi Crakk? She was like, yeah, I know him. I said, Dave was like, you don't know him. And she starts singing, one for Peedi Crakk and two for free. She said, I know it.
That's crazy. Because a lot of people look at Mariah like, you know, she's white America, but I've heard stories that she's good on the low.
She hood as shit. Yo, she hood as shit. Word.
She's hood as shit. Facts. Peedi gave a good interview. He's a good dude. Yeah. So, Tone, let's play the last record so Peedi can get out of here. I know he's busy for the night. This is a classic night. We're going to talk off the air. And one thing I do say, Peedi, you're a real one, man, because I know I'm doing media. You know, I want to help as much as I can, if I can, as far as anything with any artist, period, that I can help. But one thing I do say about you, you shot me your phone number, and I never called you into the day the interview. You picked up on the first ring, bro.
I mean, I know we had, because I respect the business. Man. I appreciate it, but I respect the game, and we have business to handle today, so I got to pick it up because we got shit to do.
I respect that, man.
We had to get this done. We had to get this right. You know what I mean?
Thank you. Yes. Thank you.
No doubt.
So let's get to the last joint, man. And let
it rock that.
Okay, y'all, that's the last joint. We need more fire emojis. If you're fucking with Peedi Crakk, we need the fire emoji.
This one's crazy.
Let's get it.
Shay Baby says, this is some shit you need to hear.
Ooh. Oh my God, turn this up, Tone.
Ring. Yo, if you don't know what tip I'm on, I'm gripping arms and I'm living life. Where you jump?
That's my shit out.
Oh yeah, you tripping, Holmes. If you know the song, sing along. If you know the song, if you don't know the song, don't sing along. You gon'
Oh my God, y'all, you know what's going on in here? I got goosebumps. Peedi fucking Crakk, let's get it. Yes. Let me see those fire emojis. Let's get it lit.
Welcome to the VIP section.
Ring. Yo, if you don't know what tip I'm on, I'm gripping arms and I'm living
fire.
Get John.
That's my shit out.
Oh yeah, you tripping, Holmes. If you know the song, sing along. If you know the song, if you don't know the song, don't sing along. You gon' sing.
Hold on.
Yes. Hold on. Y'all know what this is? Shay Baby TV. Where you gonna hear this first at? New Peedi Crakk. Yes.
Yo, if you don't know what tip I'm on, I'm gripping arms and I'm living long. Where you John?
That's my shit out.
Oh yeah, you tripping, Holmes. If you know the song, sing along. If you know the song, if you don't know the song, don't sing along. You gon' sing it wrong. If there be love company, trust me, these niggas miserable. Pocket full of lint in the club, them niggas invisible. I do not agree with the fuckery, it's not consensual. Some niggas got principles, some niggas ain't got shit to lose. Soul crack, soul rap, platinum plaque in my studio. Mom's black, pop Puerto Rican, my uncle Julio. Set me down and said, look now, Peedi, don't be no foolie. Fly straight to take that ride up state, so keep it coolie, yo.
I'm opposite, I hit the highway before I was straight. Before I rap for y'all, traffic roll on the ticket stop. Wasn't really good at basketball, but I could do was right. Cocaine, hot tubs,
The VIP section.
This nigga, that was the last nigga. That was free?
I was trying to, yo, that's what, yo. I was trying to, yo, Peedi, I'm trying to tell you.
Peedi, you gotta get this record to Funkmaster Flex, bro. Funkmaster Flex is on some new shit right now.
Tag
only playing the GOATs. I'm telling you. Ever since them Griselda boys got that Flex, he changed the whole game up. This record right here is ready for New York City.
Hey, yo. Yo, you send it to him.
I am.
Send it to him.
Oh, thank you. Yo, just put me in the mix.
Tag Funk Master Flex. We're going to get this one broke for next Thursday.
Everybody tag Funk Flex right now. This got to be on the air. This is a hit. Yes.
Welcome to the VIP section.
Yo. If you don't know what tip I'm on, I'm gripping.
Oh, they tagging Funk Flex. Let's get it.
Where you jump? That's my shit at home. Oh yeah, you tripping, Holmes. If you know the song, sing along. If you know the song, if you don't know the song, don't sing along. You gon' sing it wrong. They said we love company. Trust me, these niggas miserable. Pocket full of lint in the club, them niggas invisible. I do not agree with the fuckery, it's not consensual. Some niggas got principles.
This nigga spitting.
Soul crack, soul rap, platinum plaque in my studio.
Facts.
Mom's black, pop Puerto Rican, my uncle Julio. Set me down and said, look now, Peedi, don't be no foolio. Fly straight up, take that ride upstate, so keep it coolio.
I'm opposite, I hit the highway before I blew a shot. Before I rap for y'all, traffic car, reported to your state. Wasn't really good at basketball, but I could move. That's right. Cocaine, hot tubs, and Uzis. It's a movie, yo. No snakes around me, keep my family in my shoulders close. Here, sling the dope, get caught, think it you the case. I don't time, but it ain't shit to do upstate. Rather be with Jimmy in Miami by the pool, yo. Crack got a Julie, that's right. I got the F. Jonesy got a 40, cuz he got a rolling. Call me Stephen Curry, pay me 30 when I go. That's right, this cheddar make us better. You get wet up if you fuck with them.
Oh my God.
Sound like Freeway beard poking out again.
Yes. Oh my God. That's it, Joe. Hold on.
Stop playing, Peedi.
If you don't know what tip I'm on, I'm gripping arms and I'm living long. Where you jump? That's my shit at home. Oh yeah, you tripping, Holmes. If you know the song, sing along. If you know the song, if you don't know the song, don't sing along. You gon' sing it wrong. Misery love company, trust me, these niggas miserable. I get full of lint in the club, them niggas invisible. I do not agree with the fuckery, it's not consensual. Some niggas got principles, some niggas ain't got shit to lose. Soul crack, soul rap, platinum plaque in my studio. Mom's black, pop Puerto Rican, my uncle Julio. Set me down and said, look now, Peedi, don't be no foolio. Fly straight up, take that ride upstate, so keep it coolio.
I'm opposite, I hit the highway before I blew it straight. Before I rap for y'all, traffic car, reported to your state. Wasn't really good at basketball, but I could move. That's right. Cocaine, hot tubs, and Uzis. It's a movie, yo. No snakes around me, keep my family in my shoulders close. Here, sling the dope, get caught, think it you the case. I can do the time, but it ain't shit to do upstate. Rather be with Jimmy in Miami. Yo, got a Julie, that's right. I got the F&M. Jonesy got a 40, cuz he got a rolling on. Call me Stephen Curry, pay me 30 when I go. That's right, this cheddar make us better. You get wet up if you fuck with them. Offering some olive, the max chill on bus until it was down. Now I'm back again, that freeway sound. Wake them up again. Rather make them lose it, spend your budget at the jeweler. Niggas know that I'm the ruler, don't confuse it, yo.
Yeah, so basically, that's how it's going down.
Yo,
what's
Peedi,
up, baby?
Thanks for pulling up. And I'm going to tell you. Word to
that shit's not even online yet, right?
Yo, Tone, I swear to God, if Funk Flex did that record and play that right now, he's going to fuck the game up.
Thursday. I don't know what to do, but let's do it.
Yo, that's a hard record, son. Thank you
Let's
for letting
get it to Flex.
Let's get it. Yo, everybody, DM Flex and tell him Shay Baby TV is emailing him this record ASAP. And make sure y'all tell that motherfucker who played it first, though, so he know what the vibes is.
Yes, sir.
Yo,
hey, shout out Nina Wesson. Shout out my girl Nina Wesson. I see you in the comments. That's my girl. She been supporting for a long time. Love you, baby.
Yo,
what's up?
Yo, niggas don't understand. Niggas know and recognize who the real supporters are.
No doubt.
That in the house and
there's a lot of hate. Shout out to Dipset in the building. Peedi, thank you. You that dude. Always been, still is.
Flip TV in the house.
Yes. Shout out to Flip TV too.
Shout out to y'all, man. I really appreciate you having me, man. It's been fun. And you know, when we drop the project, I'm coming right back and we're gonna do this again.
Yeah, because you can see your fans love it.
The love is there for sure.
And by then, I'm going to be on the other page, so it's going to go crazy.
No doubt. Let's do it.
Thanks, Peedi. Tony, you got anything you want to say?
Yo, P, I got some beats for you. I'm just keeping it a buck. I'm shot.
Oh yeah, remember I was telling you about earlier.
Swing them. You gotta swing them my way. Let's get it.
I got his email, Tone.
Yeah, we gonna definitely buzz.
Facts.
Need that.
Thank you, P.